I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Samantha Brady, who is the Bardstown Main Street Manager, to talk about an event that's coming up on July 5th, right?
Yes, we are so excited. It's the Bourbon City Street Concert, and we have some really great talent that's coming in this year. And I think this talent is great this year because it's going to bring in both local people and some out-of-town people. So I think that's a good mix for us.
Fantastic. We'll be right out on the Court Square here on 3rd Street in Bardstown on July 5th. What time does it start?
It starts at 7 o'clock, and we actually shut down the entire 3rd Street there all the way to the end. And, well, not all the way to the end, but it's...
the big blocks where all the shopping occurs down here, too. So you can actually wander, and you can hear the music. And it's set up right by the Court Square, right?
Yes, right in front of it, actually. The back of the stage is to the visitor center.
So you get to see how that beautiful building while you're sitting there.
It's on July 5th.
And it's free?
Free.
Absolutely.
All you have to do is bring a chair.
That's
so bring one of those fold-out chairs.
Or somebody to sit on, whichever you prefer.
Exactly. We do have beer, so if you want to sit on somebody, just whatever.
Doesn't care what you do. Anyway, so who's going to be performing?
Well, we have some great acts, and we're going to start off with Eddie Miles. So I can't think of anybody better to kick it off. Now, he's not going to do the Elvis, but he's going to do a really awesome country act, and I think that you'll enjoy it. I think he'll play some Johnny Cash, some things like that. So I think people will really enjoy that.
That'd be great.
And there's nobody better than Eddie to kick that off, and he has tons of local and national following too.
Exactly.
So.
And he's back here now living in the Bardstown area. He's been doing concerts in Lebanon for the past few months, so if you missed some of them, you can come on out over here for an outdoor concert, because they've been inside, so this will be fun outside and see what he does.
Let's hope it'll better.
Hopefully it'll be.
Let's hope that the weather holds out for us.
I don't know if it was last year or a couple years ago. I think it was like 110 degrees or something like that.
Yes. You know, I can almost handle 100. I'm not even going to say that. I can almost handle hot weather, except I don't want the rain.
Yeah.
Don't want the rain. So.
Yeah. Has it rained on it?
It's not going to happen. Yes.
Yes. Was that last year?
It was supposed to rain. I think it never did, but they had to make rain plans. I think that's how.
So if we make rain plans, we'll let you know in advance, because we have a little bit of time, but it's going to be July 5th. So first up, Eddie Miles. Then
we've got Eddie Miles to kick it off, and then we've got Pat Kirtley. And I don't know if you're familiar with Pat Kirtley, but he's a very good guitarist. And he is known locally and nationally. He's got some major awards for being a great guitarist. So I think we're really excited to hear him. And we've been studying all these. We have a committee that kind of sits down and looks at all these bands and decides who we want to bring in. So
super. Fantastic. Yeah. That'd be great. Okay.
We've got the next one up. You might know her, Ashley McBride. They call her the nicest bad girl you've ever met. I don't know what that means, but I'm ready to see it. She plays sometimes at Talbot Tavern, but I think she's from Nashville, but she comes to Bardstown a lot, so I think she's made that her second home.
And she's a nice bad girr.
Yeah, she's a nice bad girl. We'll have to see what that means.
Who could ask for anything more, right?
Yeah, who could ask for that? On a concert, who could ask for that? And then our big band is going to be Sunday Best, and we are so excited to have Sunday Best. They have some bluegrass roots. They're from Lexington, so they have a big Lexington following. A lot of UK students, a lot of people know them from that. But they've also been on CMT recently, and if you look on CMT, you can find them on Facebook pages and different things like that, and they're saying that they're the band to watch, so they're up and coming, and maybe even by July they might be that big. So we're excited. We're really excited to have Sunday Best, and they have, I think their musical influences kind of come from the 70s, a little bit of 70s and a little bit of country. So it's a nice little blend.
Combination.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. So that's going to be the big concert at the end of the evening, right?
Yes, it's going to be wonderful.
So we said it starts at
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Wraps up around?
Usually, I think it wraps up around midnight.
Okay. So you have a whole evening of entertainment there. You can come and watch all the different acts that you want to. It's all outside, hopefully. Depending on the weather. If something changes, we'll keep you up to date on that. But hopefully it's going to be right out here on 3rd Street. It's free. And the different restaurants and venues and shopping will be open for the evenings as well. You can kind of walk around, several of them.
Right. Most of the shops have normal hours. But, you can always go into Mammy's and have a great meal and go down to Pat's or the Mexican restaurant at Rincon.
Right.
So we have tons of great food that we always have downtown. And then we'll have some added benefits as well downtown that day. So a few things. I think that Kona Ice is coming, and I think Baskin Robbins is going to have a little booth, and we're going to have some other little types of food.
Great.
But I think that there's such a big crowd that we have enough to go around everywhere. So we'll also have, the Rotary Club does the beer. So you can also purchase beer there too.
Fantastic. So
yeah.
come on out for the street concert. It's going on for a few years now. Some great entertainment, and it's being put on by the Bardstown Main Street program.
Yes.
Samantha, here, is this going to be your first time
This
wrangling
is my
it all
first
up, right?
year, so keep your fingers crossed for me for good weather.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
This has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.